This creator is like the goose who lays golden eggs. Not only does he get views in the hundreds of millions, and not only has he gained 700,000 subscribers in under a year, we also made a short about him, and it got us over 1 million views. And it's all thanks to a few guinea pigs and a whole lot of strategy.
That video got 10 million views.
Oh, wow.
And then I had another video and it got 1 million views, and I had another video get 1 million views. And I was like, oh my goodness, wait, what in the world?
We sat down with Mark from Guinea Pigs Adventures, who unveiled to us how he finally cracked the code after years of struggling. He shared the brilliant strategies that powered his channel's domination of YouTube Shorts and how he's transformed it into what could be a long-term sustainable career.
To make it a decent job, you have to be getting about views a month.
I wanted to ask you about the step-by-step when it comes to coming up with a new idea for a video.
Don't ever do it.
Right.
Never. YouTube sees that. They don't like it.
Yep. Mark spilled all the secrets behind his explosive success, and he's held nothing back. He talked about the different processes that he's followed, and even broke down his revenue metrics across multiple content types. What Mark's done here is provided a blueprint. So whether you're a fresh creator or you've been around a while, there's going to be a lot you can learn to hopefully replicate a bit of his success on your own channel. But like so many creators before him, he has had a bit of a rocky start.
As soon as I turned 13, I made a YouTube account, and I had several channels. None of them really did anything. Then I made a little cute video of my guinea pigs running across the lawn, and it got 2,000 views. 2,000, 2,000 compared to 400 is insane.
That was Mark's first really smart move, actually. A proof of concept doesn't necessarily mean huge numbers. But when he first went from 400 views to 2,000 views, that's when he realized he might be onto something big. This was a clear signal that he had done something right and caught the attention of a lot of new viewers. So now that he knew their interests, it was time to take YouTube more seriously.
I was sitting down with my dad, and we did the math. We were like, well, spend however much money into medical school or something that's really expensive, or I can try to do this YouTube thing. And I was like, well, I'm gonna try it. And I started posting cute guinea pig videos, which is kind of what everybody does in the guinea pig space, or even just pet space. Shorts were fairly new at that point. They weren't super talked about a lot. So then I started posting, and then I decided to do 1 a day. I was like, okay. And then I decided to do 2 a day. And then about a month later, I decided to do 3 a day. We figured out the math of how many views I'd have to get. It was before we really knew how much they were going to pay for shorts. Obviously, it was way lower than we expected. We thought that I was going to have to get 100,000 views a month or something. Whereas, really, if you to make it a decent job, you have to be getting about 100 million views a month.
We'll get back to what to expect from Shorts revenue and how Mark has been able to sustain his income in a minute. But we need to go back to one part of his story, because he did specify an issue that probably sounds really familiar to you, until he strategized a solution and it changed his channel forever.
I actually got monetized 2 weeks before they monetized Shorts. I had 3 videos blow up. That video got 10 million views. Oh, wow. And then I had another video, and it got 1 million views, and I had another video get 1 million views. After that, I went back to a new low. None of the videos did really well. And it's kind of discouraging, because you're like, okay, I know these videos can get 10 million views, or 1 million views, or even just 100,000 views. You're posting videos until they get 5,000 views, 10,000 views.
Is getting 1 or 2 videos to take off and go viral the dream for any creator? Well, no, it shouldn't be anyway. Those spikes can fade almost as quickly as they come along. It can be a harsh reality check for some creators, but just because you get 1 or 2 viral hits on your channel, that doesn't necessarily mean the YouTube grind ends for you. But you can learn from that, and if you go in the right direction, you're bound to see some results.
And then I went on a trip to Florida. I had pre-recorded videos, 1 a day for the week and a half I was gone. I happened to check my analytics. And then this video, I'm like, oh, wow, it's got 400,000 views. 5-6 days later, I check again. I'm like, whoa, it's got 4 million views. So then it was the video of me holding the guinea pig over the saucepan, and I'm screaming.
This massive turnaround for Mark's channel didn't happen by accident, though. No, this was a very strategic and data-driven approach. The first part of the strategy is figuring out exactly what type of content your audience is interested in and craving more of. Mark didn't just blindly move forward creating whatever he wanted. Mark analyzed his analytics, paid attention to which videos performed the best, and then really tried to understand his viewers' interests and preferences.
You can tell if your hook's good by your swipe rate. If your swipe rate's low, your hook wasn't good. In my experience, your swipe rate needs to be about 80% to go viral. If it's in the upper 70s, it can. But if you get 80, you're pretty golden. On my video that has 100 million views, the swipe rate was 85%.
So then we come to the second strategy: posting more and gathering even more data points with every new upload to increase your chances of serving up videos that resonate with people.
Especially when you're starting and you're kind of trying to figure out what works and what works for you. It's kind of like roulette. It's almost like gambling. I'm going to throw money, throw videos at this thing over and over again until, oh, I got the jackpot. Oh, I just got $100,000. Oh, I just got 100,000 views. At the very beginning, you're just kind of throwing at the wall and seeing what sticks. When I first started videos, I was making cute guinea pig videos. I don't make cute guinea pig videos anymore because I realized these people have been doing it for years. Why aren't they bigger? Kind of dabbled like guinea pig hair. I don't really want to do this. So I was kind of almost digging myself into a hole I didn't want to be in, which I think is very important. Now, like my channel, it's a comedy channel. It's not just guinea pigs.
It's important to be aware that YouTube is really about you and your own authentic voice. Even though it may sound cliche, it's YouTube. It's your creative space. You can listen to all the advice you want from experienced creators or channels like ours, but at the end of the day, you have to genuinely enjoy the content that you're making. I think Mark's blueprint that he's laying out here can be helpful to you, but only if it aligns with your personal passions behind your channel. Otherwise, no approach is going to work for you. But the reason this blueprint specifically works so well for so many creators is because it really is just about mindset. Anyway, the third strategy, focusing on milking maximum value from your proven content.
Something I see all the time is people make a video. It does well, and then they just leave it. Now I've started doing some videos where I'll make a video and I'm like, okay, the swipe rate's decent, and the watch time isn't quite there. And what I'll do is I'll re-edit the video. Do not repost your content. YouTube sees that. They don't like it. I took some of my videos that were quite viral, reposted it, totally flopped. YouTube didn't push it at all.
This strategy isn't new. It's used by all professional, fast-growing creators on YouTube. If you want massive growth, you need to adopt your version of it as well. Instead of just guessing, what these large channels are doing are validating their audience's interest first and foremost. Then they diligently capitalize on gaining more viewers, doing more of what's already resonating. Strategically, what you're doing here is creating a snowball effect that starts with your biggest hits on your channel, and those new videos become key to that explosive growth because you just continue to double down on what's working.
Some people, they find a format that works for them and they do it over and over and over and over again. Like Jenny Hoya does it over and over again. All of her videos are basically the exact same thing. She's talking about something different, but it's the exact same thing repackaged over and over again, which is brilliant.
We actually had an interview with Jenny packed with great advice on how to grow with YouTube Shorts. But basically, she calls these formats buckets. Like this bucket where she compares $1 food versus that of a big franchise. Or there's the bucket where you talk about how much a celebrity made from selling a certain product. I think by now she plays a handful more as well, but as soon as she finds a topic that works, she creates more and more of it, which reinforces her views across her channel. She's managed to branch out, and each bucket has its own purpose. This strategy has gained her millions of views, and millions of views is what you're going to need if you have any hope of making substantial income from YouTube Shorts. That is what I want to talk about next, and something I'm sure many of you are very interested in. How does monetization work here?
I didn't start YouTube for the money, but money is a good motivator for everybody. I was like, well, I want to try to get monetized. This is my next goal. So then I was like, well, I don't think I'm going to get these 10 million shorts views. So I need to start posting long form so I can eventually get monetized. So that way these shorts can make money. And then I got like 10 million shorts views because the one video blew up to 9 million. The other one got like a million. Another one got a million. I was like, oh my goodness. Well, I just did it.
Connecting short form content and long form content on a single channel is a struggle that even YouTube is well aware of. So I'm curious as to what kinds of revenue numbers Mark is realistically pulling in at this stage, being so invested in YouTube Shorts. Is he finding ways to translate that short form content success into meaningful income? Is he getting help from other platforms?
If you're just going to do shorts, you need to be doing about 100 million views a month if you're going to make a decent living at it. Monetization for shorts has actually gone up. At least in my experience. I mean, it does fluctuate, but when I very first started, I was getting 3 cents per 1,000 views. It's been as high as 9 cents, and now it's down to 7. I've had months where I got close to 100 million views a month, but I'm not going to do that every month at this point right now. So like doing long form and live streams is good because you don't need as many views. But yeah, shorts is by far the most, and then live streams, and then long form.
Mark is basically saying that it's a good idea for any creator to spread out their money-making efforts on YouTube through different content types, right? Especially considering that long-form content has always and will always offer some of the best RPMs on the website. However, that's not the only benefit that comes from experimenting with different content formats. Each format tends to appeal to slightly different demographics, so spreading your presence across platforms maximizes your ability to create different content for different audiences. Think of it this way, it's the same type of viewer, but they just never would have found your stuff because they don't hang out in the spaces that you are creating in currently. You need to cater your content to creatively best fit each format and their unique strengths, instead of just trying to shoehorn in your rigid strategy to every single platform. One way Mark does this is by leveraging live streams on his own channel, and these are focused on, believe it or not, Minecraft of all things, and other stuff he loves as well. And you would think that that sounds all over the place, but he does a really good job of keeping his formats connected. It is all about the guinea pigs at the end of the day.
I started doing more live streams. That's kind of why I'm live streaming, is to build this community, make it stronger. And most people who are showing up to your live streams are your more dedicated viewers. I did one the other day. I was making spaghetti, and I did a Q&A while I was making spaghetti. People thought it was hilarious. It was actually my highest. I had like the highest peak of viewers ever in that live stream. It's like, well, why didn't you show up to like my Minecraft live streams? So that's another thing. Is like I'm a comedy guinea pig channel, but I'm doing Minecraft. How's that work? So right. Everything I do on my channel, I incorporate my guinea pigs. And so what I did was I made it to where the guinea pigs kind of control my Minecraft. So a timer goes off every so often, and wherever the guinea pigs are in the cage is what I have to do. So I have to drop an item. I have to put all my items. I have to crouch, whatever, jump. I can't jump or whatever. Those live streams did quite well. And actually, most of my live streams, I try to edit into long-form videos. And they're some of my better performing long-form videos because I'm like, my guinea pigs controlled by Minecraft. It's a cool title. That's one of the reasons why I love live streams so much and why I've been doing them so much. And then a lot of times I'll edit them into long-form videos and shorts. If I just have a viral video popping off, I'll grab one of my long-form videos and tag it to the short, even with zero call to action. People have still been clicking them. But I also want to stream to make clips because the clips are great. And then, you have another short. And then it links back. And then, those live streams have a higher CPM.
So now that we've gone over the strategy, let's real quick talk about the 3 easy fixes any creator can do today to explode their views.
Don't ever do an intro on shorts.
Right.
Never. And also, don't have, the millennial pause. The dumb thing is I see it all over the place. You can edit that out. Even if you're recording in YouTube, you can still edit it out. On long form, it's probably not quite as big of a deal because you already clicked in. It's still annoying. But on shorts, you cannot have that pause because I see a pause, I'm swiping away. And then even with my videos, I'm like, can I make this shorter without getting rid of, good stuff? Can I make it shorter? Because you want it to be short. There's no reason to drag out shorts as long as possible. Some people who are really good at storytelling can make 60-second shorts. I'm not good at those shorts. The length of a YouTube video is not your saving grace. Just because you make a ton of 12-second shorts does not mean that they're going to go viral.
Right.
But I was like, 12 seconds works well for me. So I'm going to try to make 12-second shorts. And then also end your short as soon as possible. Probably shouldn't slap the table. But end your short. Don't let it drag on. Once you've delivered the value, end it. Abruptly is better. Even on long form.
Ooh, hey, forgive the quick interruption, but I really want to talk about Creator Appreciation Week here at vidIQ. That means for this week only, we are offering 50% off our Boost memberships. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's the rundown. Basically, vidIQ isn't just this YouTube channel, but we have a whole suite of software tools that can help you make better videos. Our app and browser extension offer a ton of value, but let me just pick on some favorites here. We have daily video ideas, for example, and because we're actually tapped into your channel's data, we can give you ideas that are relevant to your audience. We have tools that can give you a deeper dive into what your subscribers are currently up to. It'll show you other channels they're subscribed to and other videos that they're watching as well. It can even offer you insights into how well those videos are performing to maybe give you ideas on some content maybe you want to follow up on. We even have a whole bunch of bite-sized lessons built into this tool, and you can use these to kind of plan out your whole journey on YouTube and amass viewers along the way. So if you would like to join the 3 million plus creators who are using vidIQ to grow their channels, then please check out the description below. And now, back to the video. Well, I hope you do find that advice helpful. And I want to remind you to watch this interview with Jenny Hoyos so that you can conquer shorts this year with a whole new game plan. Good luck.